race, a thrilling feat. Fans will never face defeat. Racing hearts in every beat. Roaring engines in the air. Racing fans beyond compare. Hearts of fire everywhere. Together racing without care. Jenny waves the checkered flag. Amy's wearing her team tag. Becky's voice of furious brag. Duncan never want to lag. Mama Wanda leads the cheer. Victory is coming near. All their voices ringing clear. Racing fans with no fear. Tires screech and engines roar. Fans are shouting more and more. On the track they'll always soar. Racing legends evermore.
Engines roaring on the track, fuel is burning fast. Pushing hard, no looking back, racing to outlast. G-forces hit 'em like a wave, every corner counts. Take the risk, be bold, be brave, numbers climbing mounts. Speaking of the asphalt road, chasing dreams this heavy load. Fast and fierce, the legends grow. Fusion racing, here we go. Fusion, here we go. Fusion, here we go. Taking turns at breakneck speed. Tires scorching hot. Focus sharp like razors need. Pushing all they've got. Adrenaline, it starts to spike. Heartbeat quick and fast. Chase the wind, the lightning strike. First to hit the checkered flag. Speaking of the asphalt road, chasing dreams this heavy load. Fast and fierce, the legends grow. Fusion racing, here we go. Fusion, here we go. Fusion, here we go. Speaking of the asphalt road, chasing dreams this heavy load. Fast and fierce, the legends grow. Fusion racing, here we go. Fusion, here we go. Fusion, here we go. Take kings of the asphalt road, chasing dreams this heavy load. Fast and fierce, the legends grow. Fusion racing, here we go. Fusion, here we go. Fusion, here we go.
Engines roar, start now. Lightning speed we vow. Fastest laps we drive. Fuel the fire alive. Neon lights flash strong. Crowd is cheering on. Pushing limits new. Checkered flags in view. Racing hearts we fly. Under cosmic sky. Epic drivers soar. Always wanting Adrenaline we chase. Life's a thrilling race. Circuit winding tight. Victory's in sight. Engines burn aglow. Through the curves we flow. Pulse beats with the pace. Winning's our embrace. Racing hearts we fly. Under cosmic sky. Epic drivers soar. Always wanting more.
Engines roar, lights flash so bright. Speed of sound in the dead of night. Adrenaline pumps, hearts start to fight. This is the thrill, this is the life. Crowd cheers, epic and wild. Racers push past every mile. Eagles clash, some keep their style. Fusion lead, babies, we run the aisle. Rev it up, let's take the ride. Through the chaos, side by side. Feel the pulse, pure racing pride. In the Fusion League we collide. Track lines blur, the rush so clear. Pushing limits, never fear. In this pit, dreams draw near. Fusion racers, we shift gear. Rivals and heroes all appear. On this asphalt battle sear. In this game, forget the years. Every lap we chase and steer. Rev it up, let's take the ride. Through the chaos, side by side. Feel the pulse, pure racing pride. In the Fusion League we collide. Let's take the ride. Through the chaos, side by side. Feel the pulse, pure racing pride. In the Fusion League we collide. Rev it up, let's take the ride. Through the chaos, side by side. Feel the pulse, pure racing pride. In the Fusion League we collide. Collide.
Jimmy cheers with all her might, and his eyes are shining bright. Maggie screams into the night. Duncan's ready for the fight. Mama Wonder on her feet. Every race a thrilling feat. Fans will never face defeat. Racing hearts in every beat. Roaring engines in the air. Racing fans beyond compare. Hearts of fire everywhere. Together racing without care. Jenny waves the checkered flag. Amy's wearing her team tag. Maggie's voice of fear as a brag. Duncan never want to lag. Mama Wanda leads the cheer. Victory is coming near. All their voices ringing clear. Racing fans with no fear. Tires screech and engines roar. Fans are shouting more and On the track they'll always soar, racing legends evermore. At 8 every Wednesday night, Fusion Racing League in sight. Engines roaring, hearts ignite. We'll be streaming pure delight. Racers zooming past the lanes, thrills and chills through every frame. Feel the rush, it's not a game. Fusion fires like the flame. Wednesday nights come alive. Feel the drive, feel the vibe. Around the world, see us thrive. Come join in, take a ride. Every viewer sees the dream. Streams of speed and life that gleam. Racers move as fast as steam. Push the limits, paint the scene. In the chat, the cheers arise. Keyboard warriors synchronize. In this moment, pure surprise. Fusion dreams materialize. Wednesday nights come alive. Feel the drive, feel the vibe. Around the world, see us thrive. Come join in, take a ride. Every viewer sees the dream. Streams of speed and lights that gleam. Racers move as fast as steam. Push the limits, paint the scene. In the chat, the cheers arise. Keyboard warriors synchronize. In this moment, pure surprise. Fusion dreams materialize. Wednesday nights come alive. Feel the drive, feel the vibe. Around the world, see us thrive. Come join in, take a ride.
Racing through the night, cheering the crowd bright. Jenny with a smile so wide, riding on this racing tide. Amy brings the joy, every lap she's coy. Mandy waving high, underneath the blue sky. Duncan beats the drum, cheering races as they come. Mama wanna stand strong, to the rhythm she belongs. Jenny sings the lead, fueling that racing speed. Amy's laughter rings clear, victory's always near. Mandy's in the zone, energy she's shown. Keeps the beat, racing hearts that never flee. Duncan beats the drum, cheering races as they come. Mama wanna stand strong, to the rhythm she belongs. Mandy's in the zone, energy she shows. Duncan keeps the beat, racing hearts that never flee. Duncan beats the drum, cheering races as they come. Mama wanna stand strong to the rhythm she belongs.
Jenny's got the speed. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Amy's in the lead. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Nancy's on fire, feeling the heat. Duncan and Mama Wanda can't be beat. Can't be beat. Engines roaring loud. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Crowds loud and proud. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Flags waving high, feeling the thrill. Jenny, Amy, Danny, Mandy, Duncan, Wanda, still. Race fans unite, all night. Dance on delight, so bright. Gonna win this fight, alright. Jenny, Amy, Mandy, Duncan, Wanda, tight. Feel the rush, feel the beat. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. On the track, can't be beat. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Hearts racing fast, feeling the pace. With the best fans here, no second place. Race fans unite, all night. Dance on the lights, so bright. Gonna win this fight, alright. Jenny, Amy, Mandy, Duncan, Wanda, tight. Victory lane, let's go. Let's feel the show. Oh yeah. Jenny, Amy, Mandy, Duncan, Wanda, in the zone. Best racing fans taking it home.
What's up, Belito? Welcome to CMH Suzuki Belito. I'm Jim Nika. Stick around.
Hi Benito, my name is Nati, a dealer principal for CMB Suzuki and Mitsubishi Benito. Come see us, we've got some good special. I'll introduce you to my team just now. Hi Benito, I am Bossy and I'm the sporty guy.
Hi Benito, I'm Evelyn. This is the Grand Vitara. Come and see me if you want to love the Grand Vitara.
Hi Belito, my name is Elias. Believe it or not, we actually do have a Mitsubishi dealership in Belito. Come and see me.
Hey, my name is Timbila. Welcome to CMH Suzuki Benito. Doesn't matter what it's black and white or put some color in your life, I'm still your girl.
Hi, I'm Luke. Welcome to CMH Suzuki and Mitsubishi. I don't spend my whole day at Cafe Russo. This is where we just close deals. This is our floor, and I manage this bunch of delinquents.
Yeah, finance. Me too.
Hi, I'm Keegan, your finance and insurance manager. Come and see me to get the right installment to put your pocket.
Thanks, Sharon. Let me know when I can get my haircut.
Hi, my name is Sharon and this is my hair studio.
Hi, I'm Yoshi. I do all the invoicing and the accounts.
Guys, we also do services here.
My name is Nelia. I'm the Mitsubishi warranty claim in Palito. Hi, my name is Suek and I am the Suzuki sales advisor.
I am your service manager. It's my Darwood and I'm here to service all of your needs.
Welcome to the new age Suzuki Belito. On the top floor, we're not salt, we're not pepper, we all think sweets and nice. We are Suzuki Belito! Come see us.
In the fast lane every day, roaring engines light the way. CMH Group, we salute, bringing dreams to life in truth. Mitsubishi Power Drive keeps our passion all alive. Suzuki steady and strong, with the sponsors we belong. Thank you for the speed, thank you for the need. CMH Group, our glory ride, Fusion racing side by side. Circling tracks night and day, every twist in every sway. With your power we ignite, racing to the endless light. Feel the rush, feel the thrill, every sponsor makes us real. With their backings we ascend, fortune smiles around the bend. Thank you for the speed, thank you for the need. CMH Group, our glory ride, Fusion racing side by side. Feel the rush, feel the thrill, every sponsor makes us real. With their backings we ascend, fortune smiles around the bend. Thank you for the speed, thank you for the need. CMH Group, our glory ride, Fusion racing side by side.
Belito, what's happening? How you keeping? My name's Santo. I'm from Suzuki Belito. CMH, the way of the samurai. I also run the Belito Jimny Club. If you've got one of these bad boys and you're not in the club, best you hook us up, give us a call. Get in on the action, come and live life. Do not forget, when you buy a Jimny, you're not being like everybody else and just buying a car. You're buying a lifestyle. We're always looking for another adventure. We can't find the road, we'll make the road.
Underneath the vibrant lights, racing through the city nights. Autobaki got us tight, fusion speed, it feels so right. Feel the wind, the crowds roar, every lap we crave for more. Sponsorship that we adore, covers we explore, drive and drive with fusion flair. Autobaki everywhere, feel the power we're in here.
moments we define. Pushing limits, chasing stars. Auto covers going far. Fusion racing leaves some scars. Victories within our cars. Driving by with fusion flair. Auto backy everywhere. Feel the power, we're in gear. Racing dreams without a care. Turns at breakneck speed. Tires scorching hot. Focus sharp like razors need. Pushing all they've got. Adrenaline, it starts to spike. Heartbeat quick and fast. Chase the wind, the lightning strike. First to hit the checkered flag. Speed kings of the asphalt.
It's just a ghost of you, yeah, the ghost of you. Oh, I wish you were here when I see you so clear. It's just a ghost of you, yeah, the ghost of you. Now we're back in my bed, but it's all in my head. It's just a ghost of you. It feels just like my mind is haunted. I see a shadow in the night. It's all in my imagination.
Leader number 21, Red Bull, South Africa.
Maynard 36, Red Bull Racing, South Africa.
Cooper, number 30, Kick Sauber.
David Pace, number 9, driving the Kick Sauber from the Netherlands.
Aiden, number 69, Haas, South Africa.
Chip, number 7, Haas, South Africa.
Number 67, Doctor Who, Ferrari, United States.
Boswater, number 96, driving Ferrari.
Yakata, 19, Williams, Bulgaria.
Prana, 38, McLaren, South Africa.
Robin van Veggen, number 48, McLaren.
E-Cracker, 46, Aston Martin, South Africa.
Shane, 59, Aston Martin, South Africa.
Jakes, number 84, V-Car, South Africa.
King Alpha, 60, Visa Carb Racing Bulls, South Africa.
Tub Hero, number 43, Mercedes, South Africa.
Johan Rood, number 52, driving for Mercedes.
Black, number 15, driving for Alpine, South Africa.
Number 25, Brian, Alpine Racing, South Africa.
I can hear you. Hey everybody, welcome back. So we doing Hungary this evening. It seems like times, if I remember correctly, times the guys are racing. It's around a 114 to a 116. Little facts about this track. Oh, and in the seat with me, the very sober Amy.
Hi.
Hi.
Unfortunately.
My mic's been working now all the time, Con, so thanks for the break there.
And there's Anderson.
Hey, welcome everybody, Fusion Racing League. We are cool, we are live tonight. Got Confucius back with us in the booth and Amy, man. Lucky to have you guys here. Sorry about that little mic mess up, but at least we're there. We are live, everyone.
Hello.
I shouldn't make Amy jealous and say I'm drinking a Jack Honey and ice. So.
How rude.
I had a blast with my mates last night here online with a drive. We did F2 last night here at Hungary. And straight after that, did some Rocket League with Bert for the rest of the night. So I'm having a slow day today, back on the coffee.
Okay, let's see.
No.
Track. Apparently pretty equal on the sides of the tires. Bit more on the left, of course, because it is a clockwise track.
Yeah.
14. We've got 14 corners in total.
I didn't hear the guys complaining about tire deck too much, even in
No.
practice and that as well. So I think there is going to be tire deck. We must remember Hungary's track temperature when they were practicing now was 41 degrees Celsius. So it's a very hot track, which could then lead into a bad tire deck if they don't get their setups right. And remembering they're putting a lot of downforce onto these cars because of the the amount of turns they got. So it's going to add up at the end of the day on. They do have to still look after their tires. I just don't think it's so much as a place like Spain that ate the lefts.
And real life track record held by Lewis since 2020, a 113.447.
Good time that.
Wow.
And consider that, I always say it, we forget a factor there. They have got what I call the death factor involved. If they crash, there's a chance they die. We don't. We crash, we switch off the PC.
Yep, of course.
We rage quit.
we rage quit.
Track total length 4.38 kilometers. And we're racing at 50%, so the guys were racing approximately 153 kilometers in total.
Good, it's a long drive,
Not
eh?
bad.
The track was opened in 1985, and F1 started there in 1986.
Oh, wow.
Almost as old as my mother.
All right, so I'll give a shout out to everybody that I see online there. Hey, welcome to Jeff Cole again. Amy, in the booth with us. Wonderful to have you around. Kazi, he's popped in, guys. He's had that op in that, so that's why he's not on track with us, but he's listening to us live. I believe he's listening to us live in the bath there, Amy. We got a bit of a sneak peek on that one. I thought I'd just mention it.
Bath and sneak peek in the same sentence, that's just wrong.
He gave us a wonderful chat. He said, how you doing? He says, I'm having a bath. So thanks for that, Kazi. That was a great visual to start my night with. But what I have to mention, I have to say this though, he mentioned to us why he came in. It looks like Fusion Racing League is going to be the first league to move the new Suzuki Swift that's been launched. And if we understand correctly, it's going to be 2 in one go. And that's thanks to Keycracker that's organized that. I believe that is the two sales that we're getting already. So wow, well done to Fusion Racing League for getting the two cars moved first. Kazi having a good laugh at us there on the live chat now. Hope you're out the bath there, Kazi, and getting ready for the race.
Clinton, and apparently another fun fact, we're older than Amy's mother.
We are older than Amy's mother.
Sorry.
Well, the track started in 1985, and she said that's almost as old as her mother.
Wow.
I'm not going to expose the age now, but yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I'm allowed to then officially do my Borat move and say, wow, wow, we were.
I was already 10 years old when the first race happened in Hungary, so yeah.
You were 10? So let's work that out. When was that first race? 88?
86.
86, and you were 10. You're 2 years older than me, sir.
You spring chicken.
How's it going with the dogs out there, Coops? Con, while we've got the time and the Oaks are still busy reading up. Any new developments?
Always good. We had the South African Rescue Expo a couple of weeks ago. Of course, my boy was a huge hit again. Everybody wanted to take him for photo shoots.
Oh, wonderful.
But it's going well. And on the, I think it's the 6th or 7th, that weekend of November, we're having another breed awareness at Katie's in Bedford View.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I love what you do. And
everybody come join.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you need to get hold of get hold of Con via our Discord channel, you guys can get that through somebody that you know, and find out how you can get involved and see if you can help out and join them out. But always a good initiative there, Con.
Always, a lot of us that's had adopted, we become volunteers there as well. It's like the one little puppy that was surrendered because he was bitten at 8 weeks old.
Oh, wow.
No, man.
Little baby is called Cerberus.
Wow.
And now he's with wonderful parents.
That's good.
All right, so we're transitioning over. This is the live quali starting now, guys. We are officially going to get this show on the road. How's it there to Vanda? I missed you there. She says hi to all three of the commentators there. Kazi's saying the soap is slippery, but he was 16 years old, Con. Some interesting facts there.
I don't believe that.
All right, so it's time for me to get a couple of these things on and off here. So we're going to try this tonight, Con. I've got new graphics, as you can see now, they're on board. So we don't use their graphics anymore. And this is how we're going to be doing it. So let's see how it all goes, if it's going to go well. I've got a couple of things I'm going to have to change in that before I get that thing running. So that'll be under my standings. These are little overlays that I work on in the background and throw them through onto the screen for the people. And a lot harder than I initially thought it was going to be. But we all learn some way.
Yeah. And I don't see any new drivers. It's mostly it's old drivers, and then some of the guys from Tier 2 that came up.
There were some guys from Tier 2 that came up. Yav Carter's pulled through into the ranks, and Maori Black, he's pulled through as well as Frana. So they're the three new guys. Doc has come back into. And that's just because we had a couple of people that couldn't commit, and they had personal things that they had to go and sort out and whatever. So good for them. Good for everybody like that, and let's see how it all goes.
And unfortunate for Mr. D2. Health not allowing.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's a great driver. Hopefully gets better soon and comes back.
Absolutely. Yeah, we wish him the best of luck here from Fusion Racing League, and always thinking of these lads, and that's just life, isn't it? And what we have to do is remember, we do this so we can have a time away from the tough world, like I always say to the people out there. And this is where we should be together, help one another, enjoy the racing, and keep those spirits high between people.
Yep. Yeah, of course. Okay, so who's the up and comers here?
Do I want to say?
Say it, Amy. We know who you're going to say.
Doesn't count.
Brian.
Damn it.
Guys, so what happens with the graphics? You'll see it now on the left-hand side there. It will give me all the drivers that we've got on track. If the guys don't have their telemetries on, it's going to just say player. So we won't really know who that is until we get onto them. I do think if I look at all of those names, I'll go and figure out who that one is, because there's only one that we got missing. And then if we look at the rest of the names, just because we've got a field of 16, they would fill it up with the other real F1 boy names. So I'll see if I can get rid of that shortly, that we only see our drivers. We'll see how that goes.
Looks good though. I like it.
Something different. It's new. It doesn't look Formula One gamey anymore. So this is ours. This is Fusion Racing getting its own groove.
Fusion.
Let's get on to this with Frana there. Con, you want to take us through the lap? I'll climb on board and you can have a look at that, lad.
Yeah, I just don't have the check thing up. Let me bring that up. Yeah.
Oh, that was a near miss on the Ferrari there.
He seems to be, maybe his steering is just set a little too sensitive. Because I see when he goes around the long corners, he almost like driving a keyboard, correcting the whole time. But yeah.
A little bit of oversteer as well. I just don't think he's got the grip that he needs there yet, and that could be cold tires.
Yeah, true.
I want to quickly jump onto 11. Sorry, Amy. I just want to see who. It doesn't even tell me who that is.
Shannon putting up a 114.446.
It is.
Not a bad start.
Who is that?
Venom doing this on hards. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe they put on the wrong tires.
Maybe.
Because Griever is sitting on mediums. And Venom is sitting on hards, and they teammates. The rest of the guys, all of course, on the softs.
Interesting. Very interesting if you look at those calls. I think what the guys do, it's a trick I used to do as well. When I go out on my first few laps, I would put mediums on, do 2 or 3 laps there, get a nice feel of the track, and then I would go and put in my hot lap on softs afterwards. So I think that's what Griever's trying to maybe do as well as Venom. And if the track temp is so hot, and I presume that's why they're also doing it.
Could be.
Yeah, so time to beat at the moment. A very good time from Shannon. 114.446.
His time's in it already.
Still feeling it out.
My strange thing is I haven't even picked this time up yet. I've got Jake's in there at 115.5, but Shade, I don't see a time there for him yet. Oh, well, you know why? Because he didn't post one. Or did he? Who did you see there, Con?
Number 1 on my screen is Shane.
Shane, number 1.
114.446.
There, Kazi says, Venom always does hards as a practice before he does his hot lap.
Okay.
Keeping eye on Jake's. I need to just do I'm concerned that these things are not pulling through the right telemetries, and I don't know if that's because everyone's telemetries are not on. So that's something I'm going to have to go and sort out. But that's been corrected. That player, you see number 14, still don't know who that is. I'm going to jump over to him now. Still in the pits, but it says outlap, so really weird for me at the moment. It might be a situation that we go and revert back to the old one just so we can see what's going on.
Yeah, I don't, because your graphics is different. I've got the game graphics open.
Yeah, you got game graphics, which helps a lot.
Yeah, it's good to have the middle between the two, so... But Shane back in the pits. They go slowly going back to the pits, feeling it out. Brian putting up a 114.850. So 0.4 behind Shane.
There we go. There we go. I think I figured something out for you. Maybe that's going to work. We'll see.
And DRS zones here. Only that second one doesn't really count.
The second DRS?
Yeah, that little around the short corner, that doesn't really count. They should have made that around corner 3. That's a much longer straight.
Oh, yeah.
Between zone 1 and 2, that area.
You know what they did, though, Con, is the reason they designed it that way is bearing in mind, if you've got DRS on the start-finish line and you pass your driver ahead of you, you keep your DRS again on that next one. He does not get it on you. So that DRS is actually yours for both of them.
Okay.
So that's the only way I think that why they worked it out like that. I don't think there's another long enough stretch. Like you say, the one after turn 3 or 4, that long one just before that sharp left-hander. The problem that they had there was I think that the cars just sometimes didn't give them enough grip because they're going so fast and they would just really swing right off the track.
Yeah, because I would have put it there. If you look on that last area between stage 2, 1 and 2, that straight, I would have put it there.
Between 1 and 2.
Yeah, you see on the border where 1 and 2, 1 ends, 2 starts. That little straight, I would have put it there.
Is it not there at the moment though? You got the start finish line straight. You turn right.
Yeah, and then you turn right, and then it's right there again.
And it's right there again. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have gone around that corner after that, put it on that straight. You know, that straight on top that runs horizontal.
Yeah, and you know, that would have been an interesting call, that, because what would happen then is you opening the flap up early, you got to contend that fast right-hander differently, but you can make a lot of time there too. I do agree with that. I think you could have caught the Oaks before that fast left-hander.
But like you said, maybe there's method to their madness.
Maybe, hopefully.
Okay, so we still got the 2 114s. And then quite a few. We've got 4 115s. So what's a good time? I don't mean Clinton crazy time. What's a good time on this track?
Race pace?
Yeah.
That should be about 159s to 116.5 should be a good race pace for the guys.
And qualifying?
Qualifying, they should be able to get into the 113s here before the end of qualifying. So I'm thinking 113.8, 113.9 maybe. But it's only going to depend on how well the track's rubbered in. Because bearing in mind, we've only got 15, 16 drivers on track now and not the full 20 grid.
Yeah. But it's still a good turnout for 16 drivers. It's still a good turnout.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the fact that this graphic of mine is also showing that the guys are on their second set of softs already. So I get to see the amount of softs they're using, which is really cool. And I've got those times sorted out now, Con, as well, on the live stream. So the guys will see the actual set times. My concern, though, is some of the times I'm not showing right here. Carter is showing me a 132.8, but he's in 6th place. So that's still incorrect. But I'm sure it'll correct itself as it goes.
Okay, and then of my YouTube as... the video is hanging again, but I'm looking at the pits. Or are you looking at a driver?
I'm at the driver. Are you at a driver too on YouTube there, Amy? Are we good?
I'm looking at a driver.
Good.
Okay. No, I've heard it before where the YouTube, just the video itself hangs. So let's just start. Okay, there we go. We're sitting with a Ferrari driver.
Woo.
I'm on black at the moment. He's on an out lap. I love that we can see who's on out laps as well and who's on paced laps. So I know black's busy warming up these tyres to give us a good run, so let's keep our eye on him. I'll take everybody through the Hungary lap once he crosses there. And this is his second set of softs he's using too.
Just to make you jealous again, Clinton.
Yeah.
I just got some homemade butter chicken with some fresh made garlic naan.
There you go, brother. That's how you do it.
I'm jealous.
While you're eating chicken, Black is taking turn 1.
So that's a double jealous for Amy. I've also got a glass of whiskey.
There goes Black now. He's on that second DRS that we were speaking about a little bit earlier. This is turn 3 that he's coming through. This is the fast right-hander. You're trying to just kiss that curb, but not lose too much momentum. Fast left-hander coming in here. Yeah, you need to just absolutely throw it in there and hope for the best most of the time. Don't go off track, otherwise you can validate that lap. Another fast right-hander. You can see this track is all about fast-paced turns. A little bit of a chicane coming through here now. Right, left-hander. You want to kiss both of them. Stay to the far right-hand side. Now get ready for your S's. Swing to the left, far left, swing to the right, far right, and swing to the left again. And you got your last right-hander before you start going into the end of your sector 3 here. There he is.
So what's your downforce, front and back?
50-50 is what the guys are all running. If you want to go race pace and you want to take it a bit more conservatively, you still leave it on 50 front for the turn-in, but maybe drop your rears to about 46, and that should save the tyres. Black's gone into the pit, so he's not going to take that lap time in.
Just for everybody, the that, is it a percentage or is it 50 out of 60 or?
Well, they got ratings here that they use. So you got your wing set you can do is from 0 to 50. So if it's on
Just pull
0,
down.
yeah, if it's on 0, it's no downforce. So you're getting straight line speed. And if you've got it on 50, you've put the wings up so high that you're expecting the wind to push the car down into the ground. So that's your baseline that you work it on. So Monaco, Hungary, those type of tracks, very short but tight turns, you're going to go for high downforce, which is then 50-50 generally.
Yeah, because you never get up to speed.
Correct.
No, it's just I've heard from previous chats where people on the side said they like it, little explanations of the little things we say. Otherwise, people get lost.
People like me.
I do see what's going on here now, though. That was the biggest problem that I saw there. That should be corrected as well. So it was keeping track for us on the actual last laps times that they did. So you'll see now I've got a fastest lap time there now as well that I've thrown in, and that will now correct the board for us so we can see who is the fastest all the way down to the bottom.
There we go.
And that is why you have Carter's now in 10th. That time that he did was a 1:32, but that was the previous lap he did. It wasn't his actual fastest lap. His fastest lap 1:15.9. Shane still at a 1:14.4.
3 drivers on the 114 now.
Yeah. They all 3 are going to come and put in some times, I believe. Where's Brian? He's in the pits.
It's last laps coming up. Usually the guys on last lap start taking a little bit of chances.
Yeah.
And that's when those one-off good times come out. And of course, that's with the race. It's that's where Osman comes in. Osman's racing. He was never the fastest there. He just could consistently do good times, and that's why he got podium.
Yeah. Can see on the bottom left on that nice horizontal standings we got now, Con. We've also got the time left, 3 minutes and 45 seconds for the session.
Yep.
So they don't have much time left to get a good lap in here, and I think Venom is trying to put a good fast time in. He's got it in him to get into the 114 lows and the 113. So it's going to be good to see what he pulls out here.
Yep. And of course, when the time ends, it's not means the end of qualifying. Whoever's already past starting line can finish the lap after the time. So that's I've seen sometimes get better after that. So Amy, what are you bribing Brian with this evening?
So it can go very well for me or very bad for me, though. That's all I can say. I got him his favorite chocolate, which is also my favorite chocolate. So if he wins, I don't get it. But if he doesn't win, I get it. So
then, like, do you want him to win? Do you not want him to win?
But then again, I feel too bad for him, so he's gonna get it whether he wins or not.
Or maybe you're like Grievous' wife. Grievous' wife will pay to have him crash out, so you know.
That's later on. For now, it's a chocolate though.
And is Mandy giving him special brownies again?
I hope
Pulling
not.
out the
So I
way.
also want one.
You see, it's just when you ladies don't bribe him properly, he does not do that well.
That's our fault, yo.
He's having a spin there. He's lost that lap. I think he's going to pull out and maybe try and reset. I don't know if he's going to have enough time. 1 minute and 45 is not going to be enough to get into the pits and out. So you'll have to maybe just try and reset from there and give it a good go. Boss Otter now on a timed lap, I think, because it's showing me that he's on a timed lap. Let's see if he puts something out here and gets... He's trying to get up there to the top 2, top 3 as well. He's got it in him. I'd like to see what Brian and them do, though.
Do we still have some keyboard warriors or everybody on controller and steering now?
Yeah, everyone's on controllers now and steering wheels, so we don't have a keyboard player anymore, which is nice to see. You know, it also betters the driving for everybody.
Well, in the previous league, King beat everybody using keyboard, and then you got a steering, and then you were struggling.
Yeah, it's you've got to adapt to it again. It's a totally different feel and all that you go through. So I think that's exactly what that's about.
Readjusting.
Yep.
All right.
Took a lot of practice for that.
I can imagine.
All right, we are on board with our pole sitter currently, Shane. He's on his final lap right now. He's just started it. And then I do think that Brian and Venom will be coming up behind him. So we'll keep an eye on that as soon as they're through. Never mind Jake's as well and Cooper. So let's see what these guys can pull out. This is where it counts, guys. This is where you want to be. Hungary, it's a tough track to pass people. So you want to have pole position if you can.
Of course. So, number one, is it inside line start or outside line start?
I don't know. I never P1 here yet. So I actually think that it's on the right hand side that you start, that you can close the door off.
Inside line.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think so. But I'm under correction there because I really just can't remember now. And funny enough, I rode there yesterday, but my wonderful friend Brett loved taking me out on the formation lap, so I was always back on the grid. And he does that every single week. He finds me and he comes for me so we can go park together.
Friends like that, eh?
Love friends like that. Shane across the line now. Did not better that time.
Nope.
Let's jump over. Brian's in the pits. He's pulled out. Let's look at Venom's on the outlap still, so he could still do something, and so is Jake's. And
we've got 4-1-14, so yeah.
So I'm jumping over to Cooper because he's on a timed lap now, which means that
we've got all the way to 10th is 1:15s.
Wow.
Venom putting up a 1:14.389.
There it is.
Beating Shane's time.
There it is.
But now, can he do it? Because you need to, on this track, stay within every lap, within 0.2, 0.3 of the previous lap time. What do you think?
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I'm just trying to see what is, because I see that Venom did a good move. I remember he was the one that started on the hards and then went to 2 softs, so might have played in his favor that he's kept those softs for the end when the track is ramped up. Brian's used 3 though as well. Not going to hurt them in the race that much. I do think they're going to go hard mediums in the race here though.
Both Griever and King out. Maybe trying that little bit too hard.
Kazi says P1's on the left side.
Left side, that's outer line.
That's
okay.
Outer line. Yeah, that's interesting.
Maybe better because then you can stay straight on the drive line.
As well as that's the clean side of the track. That's your racing line. So the guys on the inside have got a dirty line too. So yeah, that does make sense.
So P1 has a better blocking advantage then.
Wow, look at this. Venom P1 tonight, everybody.
Yep.
I am going to say that I'm going to revert back to the other graphics. Unfortunately, some of these graphics are not pulling through correctly, and it's making me really struggle to see what's going on. So we'll pull through to the normal graphics again just for tonight until I can get a couple of other things sorted. But hey, it's cool. At least we got something going.
Of course. Trying all the new things.
A good time for an ad break, guys. Let us have a 5-minute break before these guys get started. If they got 5-minute break, I'm sure we can have one too. So let's get something going here.
Exactly.
Chat to you guys soon.
Amy can go fetch a drink.
I need to.
Racing through the city nights. Auto-buggy got us tight. Fusion speed, it feels so right. Feel the wind, the crowds roar. Every lap we crave for more. Sponsorship that we adore. Baggy covers we explore. Drive with fusion flair. Auto-buggy everywhere. Feel the power we're in gear. Racing dreams without a care. Every turn is sleek design. Auto-buggy's got the shine. Fusion filled with speed divine. When Racing dreams without a care. Every turn with sleek design. Auto back, he's got the shine. Fusion filled with speed divine. Winning moments we define. Pushing limits, chasing stars. Auto covers going far. Fusion racing leaves some scars. Victories within our cars. Driving by with fusion flair. Auto backy everywhere. Feel the power, we're in gear. Racing dreams without a care.
Nothing special, just water, unfortunately.
Welcome back live. We got that on the live feed. Happy days. I don't even know what it was because I didn't have my headset on yet.
Oh no.
Let's get some.
Innocent, I promise.
We'll keep some music running here in the background for the guys as well. We can have a nice chat. Interesting race. I think the rain's going to be tough for them, guys. It's
That's going to make it interesting.
very, and I mean in the F2s last night, it started raining towards the end of the race for us as well. But nothing as wet as this, you know, and it was really tough to control the car. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do.
Well, if people are listening, the F2, how's that going?
Absolutely wonderful. It's such a nice car to drive now. Now they've got the F2 24 cars that they released on the actual game. The sound is incredible. The look is good. The drive feels great. So the guys are loving it. We had, I think, a full field. We had a field of 16, I think, last night, which is a really good number for F2. You know, and it's growing. People want to get involved with it now. So it's every Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, same thing. Wow, what an event! We love it.
Yeah, of course. People come watch. It's amazing.
It's not streamed though, unfortunately.
Different kind of. Not.
No, it was streamed, but now, unfortunately, it was just too busy and hectic this week for us to get the streamer to run it. And I'm the driver. I drive in the F2s now, so I can't stream it at the same time, unfortunately. So, yeah, if we get a streamer and that does work, cool, we'll handle that, you know, as it comes. Bearing this in mind, massive league versus league race happening tomorrow night. South Africa is taking on Amsterdam this time, ERS Racing.
Nice. What time?
8:30 we kick off tomorrow night, and
it will be streamed.
Well, the trick is if they're going to stream it, yes, then I'm going to be driving, so I can represent Fusion a bit with the lads. If not, then I'm going to stream it, and then, you know, we'll have our lads race anyway. So either way, I think there'll be something for the people to view 8:30.
Yep.
And I'll make sure I drop that link.
How's it? Are you guys ready?
We are ready. Thanks for jumping into the chat here, Dietrich. You're welcome. How are you, big guy?
I'm alright, and you? Just
Happy-
knee pain, eh?
Yeah, well, happy birthday for yesterday.
Thank you.
Nice way to come and get an extra happy birthday out of us, eh?
Oh, yo.
And it's Sub-Hero's birthday today.
Yes.
And that's why he's not with us this evening.
Alright, I'm out. Good luck. I enjoyed the commentary, and
Good luck to you in this rain, brother. Keep it clean out there. Good luck with that.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks to all the sponsors indeed. Wanda, thanks for picking that up.
Mama Wanda!
Mama Wanda in the house, keeping us real, yeah, everyone.
Keeping everybody in check.
Yeah, absolutely. Amy, come on, you've got the inside scoop there, right? So how many hours did Brian put in this week practicing Hungary?
That I can't actually tell you.
Oh, you're not allowed to tell us?
No, I just don't know the hours.
That's how many.
There's too many.
She just knows she just know she didn't see him.
You see what you see what I did there? I tried to do one of those commentator privileges and get inside information, but it didn't work well.
because I don't have it.
Yeah, that absolutely hit me. Here we go, everybody. We're going live to the actual formation lap. And like I said, I'm keeping that graphics on so we can see what's going on there. That's going to make it a lot easier for everybody. So let me get a couple of things sorted here. Stop pressing that button. There we are. Let's get some game capture. I need to put some game capture volume for the people too. They need to hear what the cars sound like. That'll help.
Yep.
I don't want to tap inventory, so I'm going to do left dart, a full tap there. Intervals are good. Let's have a look at their tires. Obviously, all wet, there's no intermediate. It's a lot of water out there, guys.
A lot of water.
So why does the F1 organization, whoever, not accept the full wet tires?
That's interesting.
In what regard, Coops? Khan?
Apparently, in real life, the real blue tires, you know, the full wets,
Yeah.
aren't accepted or something like that in real F1. Or is that not true?
No, they've got full wets. Yeah, they got intermediates and they got the full blue wet tire. But you know what's happened?
They've been used.
Yeah, they very seldomly use it. You know, the problem is if you don't have a track that is wet enough, then that tire, because it's a threaded tire, if you've got dry lines, you're driving on a dry line, because of the speed that these guys do, that tire within 2 laps will become a slick. It's that bad. So, but the problem we're also sitting with, FIA is so harsh on safety rules nowadays that if it's raining the way that they need for a wet tire, they stall the race. They say it's not safe to drive. So like you say, that's why they're not getting to see the blue tire as often anymore.
Okay.
Makes sense.
We love the wet rains, but we don't want the guy to get hurt, but it does make for a lot of action for us to watch.
Mm-hmm.
It does. But not tonight, though. We don't need it now.
Not tonight. Amy, is that graphics all good for you on the Discord live? You can see it, be fine?
Looks all good.
Oh, lucky. So you're on par with us as well, so you can see exactly what we see at the same time. 2 people didn't park correctly. You can't park there, sir.
Stay there. I was going to say the same.
Look at that shot, waiting for the lights to go out in the wet. Venom P1 tonight, guys. Is he going to maintain it in turn 1? We are live in Hungary here at Fusion Racing League. Tough to keep traction control on these cars right now. I just wish they'd give us a front shot. There it is. Let's have a look at this front shot. What are they going to be doing? Okay, and Brian taking the inside line. They're making it tough for Venom. He did pull the move off and he's taken P1 immediately. He's our front runner. Venom right behind him. Boss has also lost a position to Shane. He's now in P4 is Boss. And Shane back at P3 again. Wow, they're having a good battle too. 2, 3 and 4 over there. And Cooper and Jeff Carter changing positions in the middle pack. Bit of a ghosting thing happening there on Cooper's car. He did mention he had a bit of internet problems, so we understand why that's happening.
And this is wet enough that everybody is on the full wet tires. There's not an intermediate tire there.
No, and you just saw it. Strategies are wet for the whole race. We're not going to have a dry race at all.
Oh, no.
Interesting.
Wow. So close at the moment, though, still you can see everybody within a second of each other. Remember, while it's wet, no DRS for anybody. The DRS is deactivated.
So it's all on them tonight.
It's all on them
And
tonight.
of course, the little emojis flying again on the chat.
Of course.
Amy?
Yes.
That emoji that you keep typing, it's a great emoji, that. Can you please do us a favor, make the sound that thing would make?
It's a cat. I don't know what sound it would make, but it's a cat.
Oh, meow.
It will make some noise. An interesting one.
Oh, Boss pushing the limits there now again. He's trying to have Shane. No, I'm lying. It's Venom and Shane. Shane making the move stick. Venom down to P3 right now. Give us the map.
The fastest time put on by... Let's see here.
What map are they referring to?
Ryan, a 137.7.
Yeah, that's opening lap time. So that's going to be a started lap time there. That'll drop probably by a good 10 seconds now, I think.
Okay.
But
yeah, it's full weight. Not a lot of aquaplaning going on.
Oh, geez, it's crazy. They are struggling to keep the car on the track. And now you just got to really get into a groove and start feeling the track and, you know, putting out consistent lap times as best you can. It's a long race. How's a Mandy's in the house, Jenny Lee's in the house. And Randy says, Brian.
Brian.
Brian having a good race, getting himself 1.1 seconds, 1.2 now up in front ahead of Shane there, leading the pack. Purple sector again for Brian, so he's he's flying. Everybody getting about a second gap from one another now. It's just Jakes. I see he's still possibly going to give a little bit of trouble there to Boss Otter soon. So we'll keep an eye on that. You've got to bear in mind, I think, Con, penalty points, Amy, they're also going to come into play here. It's wet.
Yeah.
So I think penalty points
There you
will
go,
happen.
131 by Brian.
Well, there it is. 7.5 seconds quicker.
So in conditions like that, full wet tires, how many stops do you say?
You'll do a one-stopper. These you'll be able to
Still a
go...
one-stopper.
Yeah, you'll get to halfway of the laps, so you'll easily go to, 15, 17 laps around there, 18 laps, and then put on a new set and go all the way home. So it'll be a one-stop for everyone.
Yeah.
Unless they've damaged wings, then you're going to have your extra pit stops.
Yeah. You can see a bit of drifting going on. I'm on Venom at the moment. Seeing some nice drifting around some corners.
Shane making some ground there on Brian now. Hey, brought it down to 0.9 there now. So, interesting. Doctor Who in the pits, I think he's gone for a new wing change maybe. Not too sure. Taserface very close to Big Rhino. Something to go and have a look at. Let's see what they're doing there. The kick sour.
You've got right behind Black.
And their Taserface just made the move on Brian. On Big Rhino. Not Brian. He wouldn't get there that quick. But nice move there by Taser. Really good move. Let's jump over to Yav. How close is he to Black? He's super close, isn't he?
Yep.
Black.
0.2. Looks like he's starting to make the move.
Amy, Yav Carter sitting in Brian's last year's car. Look at that Duracell battery.
Yeah. Look at that battery.
It's a really nice friggin' car. I like that.
I think I would prefer this model compared to last year's.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And Shane putting up a new fast time, 1:30.
Yeah, he's putting on the beans right now there. I think he's going to go and catch Brian. He's chasing him down. Oh, Cooper down. He's dropping places. He's in the pits. He's changing something. No. I think he's hit the front wing. Let's have a look, see if they put a new front wing on for him. They're not. It's just tires.
Oh, and he's on mediates.
Intermediates. I don't know if that's the right call. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. That might just work out for him if he finds enough dry lines.
With this rain...
Yeah, maybe it's one of those, where they thought they needed to change the tires and didn't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Griever getting ready for a move there on Yav, but that's going to be a little battle going on there because there's three people right there, which is Griever, Yav Carter, and Black really close to each other. Yav trying to make the move now on Black. Let's see where does he try and have him. It's really just the start-finish line that you've got that one, and then the turn from turn 1 to turn 2. That's a really good opportunity. Oh, Yav Carter spins, loses the rear. He's going to drop backwards now, facing the other way. Spins back onto track. Luckily, he's ghosted, so they will be able to get through him. But there he is back on the track, losing loads of places.
Yep. One little mishap.
It happens so quick, doesn't it?
It's got Griever right behind Black.
And King Alpha is coming up through the ranks. He's back onto 14th place, only 4 tenths away from Josh. He's going to want to have Josh pretty soon. Let's go and have a look, see if he pulls a move on him. They are coming through to the start-finish line now after the next turn. Get a good exit. If he gets a good exit, he could really maybe have him down the straight. Oh, but Josh has got into the pits, I think. So there he goes, open free air for him.
There we go.
Lap 5 of 35, everyone. The race is officially running.
Very misty.
Absolutely.
How many of those films do they have over their helmets?
Gee whiz, I'd love to have the real answer on that, because I've seen plenty of them on the guys' visors and they just keep tearing them off.
Yeah.
So wow,
you
that's
can only pull it off so many times.
exactly, you know, and I mean, you can't go and replace that in a pit stop. There's not enough time for it. So wow, I'd love to know that number. If anybody out there knows that, let us know.
Because he's watching, even though he's in the bathroom.
Yeah, but
watch.
because he's got internet on his phone in the bath, I'm sure he's got some spare time there to check for us.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get it answer shortly.
A lot of guys are coming into the pits, everybody. This is early. I wonder if they're not coming into the pits because they also going to go for intermediates. Did Cooper make the right call here?
And we've got Mia Grobelaar cheering for Frana.
Look at that. They're all jumping over to intermediates, everyone. The track must be drying out.
Maybe it's drying out a bit.
Very possibly. And that's again, comes back to what we were speaking about. Wet tire, full wet tire. If there's a dry line, you're going to damage them. You're going to be super slow.
Yeah.
So they made a good move, I think, here.
They're not made for it, yeah.
Yeah.
Very soft. It's got less of a surface because it's got all the gaps. So, yeah. A tread just takes away a lot.
Brian out on the intermediates maintained his position. Griever, though, stayed out, and he's on the two. He's basically splitting Shane and Brian right now.
Everybody but three on the intermediates. Griever, Noah, and Taser stayed on the full wets.
And
hello, Cooper.
Sorry for disturbing. We'll probably need to restart. Because I've got an issue. Since the game kicked me out, I can't take control of my car. It's only the AI driving at the stage. I can't do anything.
Oh, really?
So we'll probably need to restart.
Okay, are the guys all on okay with that?
I've spoken to Black. He says he's okay. It sounds like boss wants to change it from wet to dry. So we'll probably need to restart the lobby quickly.
Why would they want to do that though? Because ultimately, if it's on wet, it has to stay wet.
It has to stay wet. Yes, it's the same thing that I've got.
Yeah, you can't go and change the weather now on a restart. It'll have to be whatever it was decided on. But if everyone's okay with it, Cooper, then let them do it and we can go to air break.
All right. I'll pop back in 2 minutes.
All right, bro. Chat to you soon.
Okay.
Sure. All right, there you guys have it. That was live from one of our drivers and admin drivers. So he's let us know that they have to restart the lobby. Bit of an issue there.
The joys.
The joys indeed. You know what we do? We go to a driver intro, and then from there we'll let the people listen to some music. What do you say?
Yep. Sounds
good. That's a good idea.
All right, see you guys on the other side.
Leader number 21, Red Bull, South Africa.
Mayhem 36, Red Bull Racing, South Africa.
Cooper, number 30, Kick Sauber.
Data face number 9, driving the Kick Sauber from the Netherlands.
Aiden, number 69, Haas, South Africa.
Chuck, number 7, Haas, South Africa.
Number 67, Doctor Who, Ferrari, United States.
Boswater, number 96, driving Ferrari.
Yakata 19, Williams, Bulgaria.
Frana, 38, McLaren, South Africa.
Robin van Veggen, number 48, McLaren.
Cracker, 46, Aston Martin, South Africa.
Shane, 59, Aston Martin, South Africa.
Jakes, number 84, Recall, South Africa.
King Alpha, 60, Visa Carb Racing Bulls, South Africa.
Tub Hero, number 43, Mercedes, South Africa.
Johan Rood, number 52, driving for Mercedes.
Black, number 15, driving for Alpine, South Africa.
Number 25, Brian, Alpine Racing, South Africa.
lions ready for the fight. Mama Wonder on her feet. Every race a thrilling feat. Fans will never face defeat. Racing hearts in every beat. Roaring engines in the air. Racing fans beyond compare. Hearts of fire everywhere. Together racing without care. Jenny waves the checkered flag. Amy's wearing her team tag. Becky's voice a furious brag. Duncan never want to lag. Mama Wanda leads the cheer. Victory is coming near. All their voices ringing clear. Racing fans with no fear. Tires screech and engines roar. Fans are shouting more and more. On the track they'll always soar. Racing legends evermore. Engines roaring on the track, fuel is burning fast. Pushing hard, no looking back, racing to outlast. G-forces hit 'em like a wave, every corner counts. Take the risk, be bold, be brave, numbers climbing mounts. Speaking of the asphalt road, chasing dreams this heavy load. Fast and fierce, the legends grow. Fusion racing, here we go. Fusion, here we go. Fusion, here we go. Taking turns at breakneck speed. Tires scorching hot. Focus sharp like razors need. Pushing all they've got. Adrenaline, it starts to spike. Heartbeat quick and fast. Chase the wind, the lightning strike. First to hit the checkered flag. Speaking of the asphalt road, chasing dreams this heavy load. Fast and fierce, the legends grow. Fusion racing, here we go. Fusion, here we go. Fusion, here we go. Speaking of the asphalt road, chasing dreams this heavy load. Fast and fierce, the legends grow. Fusion racing, here we go. Fusion, here we go. Fusion, here we go. Take kings of the asphalt road, chasing dreams this heavy load. Fast and fierce, the legends grow. Fusion racing, here we go. Fusion, here we go. Fusion, here we go.
Engines roar, start now. Lightning speed we vow. Fastest laps we drive. Fuel the fire alive. Neon lights flash strong. Crowd is cheering on. Pushing limits new. Checkered flags in view. Racing hearts we fly. Under cosmic sky. Epic drivers soar. Always wanting more. oceanic sky. Epic drivers soar, always wanting more.
Engines roar, lights flash so bright. Speed of sound in the dead of night. Adrenaline pumps, hearts start to fight. This is the thrill, this is the life. Crowd cheers, epic and wild. Racers push past every mile. Egos clash, some keep their style. Fusion lead, babies, we run the aisle. Rev it up, let's take the ride. Through the chaos, side by side. Feel the pulse, pure racing pride. In the fusion league we collide. Track lines blur, the rush so clear. Pushing limits, never fear. In this pit, dreams draw near. Fusion racers, we shift gear. Rivals and heroes all appear. On this asphalt battle sear. In this game, forget the years. Every lap we chase and steer. Rev it up, let's take the ride. Through the chaos, side by side. Feel the pulse, pure racing pride. In the fusion league we collide. Let's take the ride. Through the chaos, side by side. Feel the pulse, pure racing pride. In the fusion league we collide. Rev it up, let's take the ride. Through the chaos, side by side. Feel the pulse, pure racing pride. In the fusion league we collide. Collide. Jiggy cheers with all her might. Amy's eyes are shining bright. Maggie screams into the night. Duncan's ready for the fight. Mama Wonder on her feet. Every race a thrilling feat. Fans will never face defeat. Racing hearts in every beat. Roaring engines in the air. Racing fans beyond compare. Hearts of fire everywhere.
All right, everybody, we are back live. 2 seconds to the restart here. Sorry about that. They had to sort some things out. I do believe a car was stuck on track and they couldn't get it off. So I think that's what was the cause. The Doctor Who decided
to send out a whole crew.
The Doctor Who made really good advantage of that and those conditions.
Yeah.
He decided to stay out a little bit later, get some practice in there. Good move there by the Doc. Nobody really saw that coming. So let's see what he does now on the next stint. But yeah, restart. Unfortunately, we know it's running a little bit late, everybody. But these things do happen and we got to just get through the show. So let's get the show on the road.
Okay.
It's a bit of comments there. So Wanda saying Griever. She's supporting Griever. Says, hey, Griever was in P2. Now we have to restart. Shoal's like, yep, thanks for the support.
That's why we have to restart. We got briberies from his wife.
Was it not Amy? Did you not think Amy did something there on the side with Brian? Couldn't have been because Brian was doing well.
It was first. I would never do that. if he was like lower down, I was like, come on, guys.
So what's going to happen now, you can see on screen, they're waiting for players. The guys need to do their setups now first because we're going straight into the race. They've set the grid up according to the qualies that we had already. They've set the weather, so the weather is the same. And now what we're going to do is they get setups done, they get all of their race strategies done, and when that's ready, they'll confirm that everyone's got it, and they'll hit the ready button, and then it's formation lap time. So I can't see this taking longer than 2 minutes or so, and then we're up and running.
The chat room's very quiet this evening, eh?
It sure is.
Maybe Mandy is too sober. I don't know.
I wonder if I can get a bit more. I'm going to try and see if I get a little bit more game volume on there too. There we go. Should be a bit better. Formation lap starting. That was pretty quick. Well done, lads.
Yep, there we go.
Let's see how it turns out this time.
Yeah, look, anything can change. Remember, Brian came up through the ranks on turn 1 already with Shane, so Venom struggling on the first one.
Yeah, I think Venom also now knows what not to do.
Oh, absolutely. It's such a good advantage for these guys now. All right, a little bit more game audio for us. I think that will help. There we go. Wow, but just look at that weather. Crazy. There you can see the spray that they have to deal with.
Joyous.
Sliding around, struggling for grip. You would expect that. Those tires are ice cold.
Yep. But like I said before, that's a nice upgrade on this game. On like 2021 and 2022, there was no recovery.
There was no recovery. You did right. I'm just going to throw this up onto screen quickly for us. I think I've got a image, or do I? Come on, Clinton, get with the program. You had it somewhere. There we are. I want to copy that over to you guys. I want to show everybody while we're here what is the standings at the moment. Let's fade over to that. So there you can see it before we get this race started. Brian sitting at 123 points, followed by Shane at 120. Super close by those two. Boss Otto on a 107 and Venom again at a 103. Wow, there's nothing in it there, Con, for the top 4 drivers.
Yep. No, it's good to keep it interesting, man.
And there's no doubt that Amy's going to be happy to see that name right on the top there at 123.
Always. Always.
So let's see what these guys can do. This is going to make for an interesting race. Yep. Venom never parked there. You can't park there tonight, sir. But he's got that P1 spot on the left-hand side, as Kazi called it. Quite right. Well done there, Kazi.
Yeah.
Lights are out, and we are away for the second time here at Hungary. And let's see what's going to happen in turn 1 this time. Good little start there by Shane, but Brian as well getting a great launch right up the tailpipe there of Venom. And let's see what these guys do. Turn 1 coming up. Oh, massive inroad. That was Boss Otter flying in there, missing his braking point, I think, and just locked up totally into the turn.
Taking first position.
Yeah, totally different from the first time, eh, guys? Look at that.
Dive bomb coming through.
Brian struggling right now, getting in the mix of all the people at the moment, so he's just got to get his head down. Hopefully he didn't take any damage, and see what he does for us here now, coming up back, unfortunately, in 4th place.
Yeah, let's see if I could see any damage.
Let's get the telemetries and that on.
Looks okay. No, it looks like the car's okay.
Got his stream open, so it looks fine.
Wow.
A very interesting start.
Crazy start, hey, wasn't it? It was just, wow, madness happening there. Brian fighting back, though. Look at that. Right up the tailpipe again there of Jake's. So they're having a really good battle at the moment. Boss Otter down there in 5th place as well. Boss still trying to make that move on Brian now.
No real big changes. Shannon and Venom swap places. Jake's came up 2. And Brian and Boss Otter dropped 1. Cooper stayed in the same position.
That's unbelievable. It just shows people out there how every race has its own merit. It was so different from the first start we had, and anything that happens on turn 1.
Yep.
It's anyone's race.
Oh, a little love tap coming in the back there. It does look a lot more water on the track than we did on the first one. It does look very wet.
I don't know. Remember, the start was extremely wet on the previous one.
It was.
True.
And then it dried out a little.
There goes Brian. He's trying to take a move here down the fast left-hand. He decides, no, not the right time for that.
Yeah, you don't want to take yourself out because you don't have a grip to handle around.
But he has got Boss
See all
right
those
behind him
cars.
as well.
Yep, all those cars bunched up. One little mistake for sorry.
Changes happening by EF Carter and Griever. Griever now going up 1 position. He's in P9 in the Red Bull.
Yep.
But Shane making a sizable gap there already, isn't it? 2.5 seconds.
Wow.
We lost King.
Oh no.
King is not on the grid.
King is not on the grid. I don't know if he could not have made it because of timing. It could have been a timing issue for him.
Probably.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, we got 15 on the grid. And Joshua Knott in 15th place. He's subbing tonight, everybody, for Tabiero that's having his birthday. So Tabiero out, Josh in for the Merc.
Okay. Rana already up 3 spots. And Shane putting up a 132.
Good luck in the wet.
Yep.
Look at that, Aiden pulling a move now as well on Yaf Carter. Yaf Carter falling down to 12th place. Aiden up to P11. And he's going for runner.
Brian trying to pass Jakes. Right behind Jakes. Just not with this. With these wet conditions, just don't have the pace for it. Oh, bit of a love tap between Brian and Jakes.
Yeah, we were on board with Brian when that happened live. That was awesome to see. But no wing damage, and that's all you want to be concerned about. So that wing still looks fine. You've Carter losing a lot of positions. I think he's struggling a bit unless he's got a damaged wing. I'm not sure.
No, but you've got us on intermediate tires.
Oh, and that's hurting him this time. Yeah, that was a bit soon.
For that. This is way too wet for the intermediates.
Yeah, quite right. Doctor Who's going to now have a look at him soon, I'm sure, as well. But I can't take my eye off Brian at the moment. He's the one fighting, and Boss and Cooper. They're all fighting up there for the P3.
Yeah, all fighting for P3. One little mistake from anybody, and somebody is the new third.
Tell you what, Con, we've got a good advantage here. We could go and ask Amy to quickly tickle Brian under the armpit while he's driving and see what he does on track.
See, I would love to do that, but I would first have to get in my car, go drive over there.
Stop being lazy, Amy.
That's how I get there.
Oh, they are so bunched up here on turn 1. It's getting really tight. But they did do well to stay out of trouble there. It's so hard in the rain, never mind in the dry. So well done to those lads for that.
I'm on board with Griever, which is the other fight going on.
How's Griever doing there?
Black.
Let's jump over to Griever quickly.
It's always Griever and Black. I'm noticing that. It's always these two.
Yeah, they do have a lot of fights in the middle pack there, you know, and they both have the potential of being in the top 7, top 6 even.
Yep.
So I think it's nice to watch them battle it out, you know. They're good drivers together as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Who
there's
knows?
still
I mean,
that
they
huge
should
fight going on up front with Brian right behind Jakes.
Ready to give another love tap.
Oh, he's losing a bit of grip, is Jake.
That one. Then there's Yavkata also having a fight with Rhino. Ooh. Yavkata spinning out. Jumping all the way to last position.
Oh, I think that those intermediates are just not the right choice for this start of the race.
No grip.
Look, he took a chance, I suppose, hoping that it would dry it sooner. It didn't. Because remember, it was lap 5 that the guy started going in.
Yeah. And I think the rain is still a bit too heavy for that.
Yep.
I agree. And if you look at it, it does seem to be drying out slightly. It's not as heavy as we saw it earlier. But wow, I say that spray is just crazy. Let's have a look at Brian. Is he going to make the move?
Go, Brian.
That's a beautiful move on the inside there.
There we go.
Nice, just got to get a good exit.
Still getting a chocolate.
You did very well there, Brian. Great drive by him. Good pass on Jakes.
So he needs to get first place for chocolate, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
At the moment, he's getting
you're
blocked.
voting for him to get second.
Well, we say that. Change now opened up a 5-second gap from Venom, guys. He's just pulled away. He's got such a nice... It's so nice when you're in front like that. You've got no spray of other cars in front of you. You've got clean air. And you can just focus on your drive. And you can clearly see it on the time there.
There's still that big fight going on for third position between Brian, Jakes, and Boss. Cooper's fallen back a bit. Griever catching up to Black again for 8th position. And Joshua catching up to Doctor Who.
Nice. I'm on Griever at the moment. Want to see where is he going to make his move, but it does look like he wants to have that position.
But Griever's been doing very well lately.
Yes.
Solid driving by him. Consistent driving as well.
Yep. Boss just not able to catch up to Jakes. He's 0.1 behind him.
Gonna jump back to Griever. They're coming to the start-finish line now. Griever's really tight up on him. If he gets the slipstream right, he could make a move on the inside here.
And Boss going for inside line and see if he can keep it. Love tap between him and Jakes.
Jakes has the inside line now, so he should be able to block that off.
There we go. And Jakes keeps it, but they're going side by side.
He's done a very good blocking there by Jakes.
Keeps his spots.
That was a good drive by Jakes. He closed the door there on him. It's exactly what you needed to do.
It was a good drive by both drivers because nobody went to take the other one out.
No, it was really nice to watch that. Great overtake there, guys. Great battling.
Kept it clean.
Side by side around the corners, clean driving.
Love it.
Had a little chat, shared a coffee.
Had ice cream, but they're not in the pits.
Yeah.
Griever's still very close. He's not letting go of Black. He's not making a move, though, yet. I think that dirty air is hurting him a bit. But he's there. And I think now it's going to come down to when do the lads pit? When is it dry enough for intermediates? And this already looks to me like it's still more wet than the first time we tried this.
Yeah.
There's a change again. Boss taking the inside move again.
Taking inside line again. Seems to be keeping it this time because he was able to pass him. But Jake's not letting it go. He's sitting right there waiting to take that spot back.
Absolutely.
And they're coming up to DRS zone.
Well, it's deactivated in the wet, though, so they won't have it, though.
Oh, yes, that's true. Sorry, yeah.
But they got slipstream.
Deactivated DRS.
Slipstream.
Yeah, so they don't let the DRS zone open the back flap in the wet. It's just too dangerous because then there's no grip on the rear tires and they'll literally just go spinning everywhere. So when that's a good call that the drivers usually look for is when they say DRS will be activated in the next lap or DRS activated now. That's a good time to change your tires.
Yeah.
And we're in lap 7 of 35.
Cooper, Jakes, and Boss still having a good battle. They tight, those boys. But Griever still there by Black.
Yep, still not able to pass.
Let's go and have a quick look while we got this gap. Let's go and have a see their tires. You can see there's Jeff Carter's 6-lap-old Inters, so he hasn't made a change on them yet. Everybody else still on the wet.
And Cooper fighting Jakes for his position. 0.5 behind Jakes.
There's a nice, interesting little graphic for everybody. That's your distance that the drivers are from the actual leader. So if you look at someone like Cooper, he's 16 seconds off of Shane. So those times are relative to the front runner, the P1 driver.
Some pitting happening.
Oh, interesting. I think they're making their call.
I wanted to say,
there we go. Shane on the intermediates. Venom on the intermediates. Brian on the intermediates. So they all start going in for the intermediates now. Because you can see that drive line drying out.
Yeah.
And Cooper's our new race leader for the time being.
Well, he needs to pit.
Yep.
They're going to need to pit. Let's have a quick look at Venom as well, because now you see what's happened. They've made these pit stops. People that stayed out, they've become traffic for them. So that's going to slow down their lap times. and they're going to be quick on those intermediates. That either if they're going to block, that wet tire is going to be slow. You're doing a lap basically having wet tires on.
Yeah, everybody, we still got 6 drivers on the wets.
Frana pulling out the way there, realized, nope, he's not going to be able to keep him off there, but he almost lost it while doing that. But very nice of him to pull out the way, realizing that wet is just not going to fight the intermediate.
Got Cooper, got Taser, got Frana, got Noah, Jakes, and Doctor Who still out on the wets. Interesting on the graphic, you can see it's now wet intermediate, wet intermediate, wet intermediate, wet intermediate, wet intermediate, wet intermediate.
Oh, really? Let's have a look at that.
Yeah.
It's a little pattern.
There it is. Wonderful. Oh, come on. Why do you go mess that up for us,
Shane.
Cooper?
Yeah.
Shane, you went up by 1. You messed up my graphic. Oh, that's fixed again. Thank you. No, don't do it again. That was so cool to see that.
If
Let's have a quick look
green
at
and red, it would have been Christmas.
a quick look at the fastest laps there in those wets. It was Shane having the fastest lap at a 1:31.0. Then you've got Brian 1:31.1. So there's nothing in it between the two of them in the wets really. And then Venom at a 1:31.5, about 5/10 off of Shane. So yeah, interesting to see that stat too. And
Okay,
Josh,
so only
3
Doctor
second
Who is
penalty.
still running on the wets.
Interesting.
Are they expecting it to rain harder again? That he's wanting to stay
I
out?
hope not.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Rain seemed to have stopped on the graphic.
A little drizzle.
Little drizzle rain, that's it.
So now Taze is not, Black is now not fighting with Griever anymore. He's now got Taser right up his tailpipe. But did they pit yet?
Everybody's pit except for Doctor Who.
And Jeff Carter. Because he stayed on the intermediates.
Yeah.
Look, he's made up time now. Maybe that did work for him. Lose it in the beginning, gain it later on.
Yeah. Tires
But
are warm.
losing so much time, is it worth it?
Well, he gained track position though, because look, he's up in 6th now. And he doesn't need to pit anymore.
2, you've Carter and Doctor Who, the only 2 that haven't stopped.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing for the doctor is he's still on the wet, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Still needs to stop.
Jeff's on intermediates already, so... he's in pits now, as I called it.
Oh no.
And Doctor Who, both of them.
Well, all right. Sorted itself out eventually. Well done.
Yep.
Brian, P3, 1.1 seconds away from Venom now.
So, in these conditions, proximate laps with intermediates?
Let's have a look there. I'd like to see the lap times because it's I'm not too sure what the exact lap time would be. So let's quickly see if we can pick anything like that up.
I mean, how many laps do you think?
How many laps are the intermediates?
Yeah.
I don't think they'll go all the way. I can't see that happening because those things should burn out. So they might get to lap 28, 29 and have to do it again.
Oh, Doctor Who doing some drifting with those new tires.
New fastest laps now on those inters coming in at 127.3 as well, Con. 127.4 for Brian. So,
like you said, dropped at least 10 seconds. So there you go.
Yeah, they dropped about 10 seconds on those inters. So good move there by the lads. Let's see if this is going to make it for an interesting race still to come. Shane.
Right. Your car tires on full wets.
Interesting.
He pitted and went to full wets.
Yeah, I don't have a, I don't know what his engineer's doing.
You don't get the memo.
No, he is ghosted as well though, so I don't know if he hasn't taken control of the car anymore or something.
Could be AI.
Maybe drop. Well, if it's ghosted, then his connection issue.
Connection issue, yeah.
Maybe,
Frana making a position, guys. He's gone up to P8 in that McLaren.
Go Frana.
Jake's making a move now. What's he doing? Down the straight. Taking Aiden. Stays on the inside line. Guys, definitely a great battle between them, eh?
Yeah, because the fight's going on at the moment. Brian catching up to Venom. Taser catching up to Black. Griever and Frana. Noah and Jake's.
Yeah, I think Jake's just made that move, so there is a chance you'll probably start pulling away from him ever so slightly. But the guy to also watch is Brian. I think Brian is closing that gap really nicely on Venom. And he's in shooting distance.
Mm.
Mia Krobler says, yes, Brana. Absolutely. He's in P8 right now, making some good inroads. Just not close enough there was Brian for that move down the straight, but he has brought it in tightly now, only 3/10 away. So that slipstream coming in handy. Do they have DRS activated yet? No, they don't. Still too wet.
Yep. Noah very close to Jake's. So there's only 2 fights left. Noah and Jake's and Brian and Venom.
Yeah, there's an extra one I just found now. Doctor Who making some inroads down Yav.
Oh, he's catching up, yes.
And I think he would because of those tires, isn't it?
Yep.
Mm,
And he's ghosted, so I'm pretty sure the Doc will just drive right through that.
yeah.
Let's see. Come on, get through him.
Good doctor.
Make the move. Not making the move. Now he does. You have got a fright there. He's still driving. Although he's ghosted, he got a bit of a fright. There was a jerk on that steering wheel. All right, Brian, now P3 still sitting there 3/10 away from Venom. I think the move's coming now. Start-finish line. Let's have a look. Very close. If he gets a good exit here, he's good. He needs slipstream. Can you imagine if that DRS wing opened up, he was gone.
Yep.
2 sabs. You're getting 2 sabs.
Oh, that line. Let's see if he can. No, just not able to catch.
No, as soon as he pulls away from the slipstream, you can see the car just dies with top speed.
Is it starting to rain again? Or was my eyes messing with?
It's misty.
Misty? I thought it's Amy.
I think.
Oh, I'll be out all week with those type of jokes, guys.
Dad jokes.
While we're on bad jokes, I've got a good one for you there, Con. What do
Not
you?
bad joke. Dad joke.
Oh, a dad joke. Yeah, I've got a dad joke for you. A bad joke. What do you call a guy that doesn't have a shin? Tony. The joke of the week. You guys enjoyed that one. Give me a whoop whoop in the chat if you still like that Tony move. Sorry to all the Tonys out there. But if your name's Tony, go and check if you got a shin.
It's the same as what do you call a woman with one leg?
Are we getting there now?
Eileen.
Eileen. There we are. We got them all week, guys. We'll be here all day long. Brian's still not able to make that move. He's close all the time, though, but he's just making not enough inroads. Everybody else with big enough gaps that we can keep our attention on Brian, though, to see when he's going to pull the move on Brana. Thanks, Amy. The only one that liked my jokes, and she's in the booth with us. Wonderful. Let's try a new little graphic. I'm going to try and switch something on here. I don't know if it's going to work, and if it does, great. Kudos. But there you guys can see it now. I need to just make it... Oh, wait. I need to make this larger so we can really see it properly. This is a new thing. It's called little head-to-head that you can see between the drivers. So if I'm on somebody, there you go. That's the intervals and gaps that they got between the drivers. So it'll be quite nice to see what's going to happen between Venom and Brian here with a head-to-head battle. Look at the speed there, 3.9. So that's the offset. They call the relevant distance offset that he makes on him all the time. That's why he's in the green. He's constantly catching Venom at the moment, every lap. When is he going to make the move? I think it's just so tough that as soon as he pulls out of the slipstream, there's just no speed anymore.
Yeah, the DRS makes a huge difference.
It does.
Come on, let's see if he's going to do it.
Don't have that little extra jump.
And he just doesn't want to brake late either, because if he does get a lockup, they're both off track. So it's such good, clever, and mature driving, could I say, to say the least. It's really good. Let's take off that graphic so we can see the race again. There we are.
It's a nice graphic also.
Yeah, they're getting there, and I've got tire graphics too, guys, so we're going to be able to see what their tire wears and stuff are in the future. There's so many things we're going to add. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's giving our people out there, the viewers, something extra to look at on their drivers. Noah making some moves now there. He's making some inroads on Griever, funny enough. And Griever's still in P9. I think that is where he was on the first start anyway, so he didn't lose or gain anything yet.
Griever lost some time, so... Still that big fight, Brian and Venom. Let's see if Noah will catch up to Griever. Nope.
Thereabout, but these things are going to change, guys, as soon as that DRS is activated. If it does dry out enough for that, wow, game on, eh?
We can only hope.
Yep. It'll make it easy for Brian to pass, because he's constantly staying within his DRS range. So that'll be an easy pass for him, I think, ultimately. Then it depends on, does Venom stick with him and make the pass again? Or are they just going to switch positions? So that's going to come into play as well. But it will help someone like Noah quickly pass Griever and see if he can make a gaff on him. And now the tires are starting to fall away as well, Con. So like I said, I think lap 25, those things should be pretty much totally worn out. But could even be sooner. It depends how dry the track is. Remember, if they got a full dry line, you want to drive off into the wet line as well to cool those tires down. Otherwise, you do burn them out very quick.
True, but you also don't really want to change tires in the last 10 laps anyway.
No.
Because you're going into pit, so you need time to catch up again and warm up your tires.
Correct.
Nice drifting there from Brian.
I've got a funny suspicion that this thing's going to dry out more, and their next pit stop is going to go to slicks. And if that's the case, we've got a race on our hands here.
Yep.
It's going to be an interesting race tonight.
Amy, I'm going to say it. We haven't had a safety car.
Why?
Bluntly just said it out there.
When Amy says it happens like in the first lap.
No, it doesn't. I say nothing. I say the yellow demon.
Tough track to master this though, hey guys. You can see they don't have a break of concentration. It's so demanding on you mentally as well as physically for the guys with the wheels. If you got your force feedback up to 100, I mean, it's a good workout, and mentally they're also drained, by the end of the race the guys are tired.
Yeah.
Brian not being able to make that move. Let's see what Noah's doing. He's keeping that ground. They're losing a bit of time there now. I think he had a bit of a slip. And now he's 1 second away. And Griever getting 3-second penalty there.
Two penalties at the moment. Joshua and Griever. Both 3 seconds.
I will say this much. You know that Venom's driving under immense amount of pressure there with Brian that's not letting go at all and pushing and pushing and pushing. And Venom's maintaining that pressure quite well, hey? It's easy for the guy in front just to lose a little bit of a tail or something because you're pushing too hard. But he seems to be managing it quite well.
Yep. That's what made Michael Schumacher so dangerous back in the day. He had this way of just sitting behind the guys and waiting for them to make a mistake.
Yeah, he forced mistakes on people.
He made those guys so nervous.
Oh, but Brian's really close. He wants to have a go. I don't think it's long now.
It's just that little extra kick from a DRS to pass.
I think he's just waiting for the right moment.
Yep, but we're coming up to the start straight again. So let's see.
I love the line Brian took there, nice and tight. Get a bit of wetness on those tires. He's trying again.
And he's trying the inside.
It just doesn't.
Just not able to.
It's so close, but you see the commitment's either got to be 100% or none. And that's where he's at the moment. Jeff Carter down 14th, Jake in 13th place. Oh, I love that on board. It's pretty cool. There you can see he goes to fetch some wetness out there on off the racing line and just tucks it back in. So he's definitely looking after those tires.
Guys, I would say the guys are going to start maybe changing around lap 20.
I think so too. Yeah.
Give extra time to close those gaps.
Because the track looks a lot more drier now as.
No, have been taken there by Big Rhino. Rhino 9, 10th place for the McLaren. That's points for McLaren there, and Front on 8, so they're both bringing points home for the McLaren team. Good driving.
The McLaren.
Yeah, the Red Bulls are both getting points. And those what is the green ones?
Kicks Albers.
Kicks, yeah, 5 and 6.
Good points right there. And the Alpines are doing well. 7th place. Blackbreed brought in some nice points last week as well for the Alpine with Brian. And the Alpine's doing well in constructors. I'll have a look, see if we got a graphic for that a little bit later. See if we can see what the constructors are looking like. Wow, but Brian really wants to make this move, doesn't he? I think he's starting to get impatient now that it's just getting too long. He wants to make it happen.
Watch out that he doesn't make one little mistake.
Don't jinx it.
I'll tell you guys what, I see rain falling again.
At least you get to keep your chocolate.
Doesn't feel as good then.
I'm really impressed with Cooper there, holding himself tight in 5th place there. That's a good drive again by him. Got a nice gap between himself and Taser, so he's quite free there, and he's got 4 seconds to catch Boss. And Boss has got the big split of 17 to Brian them. So the top 3 are going to be on their own little battle here, but there's definitely a run coming up maybe for P4 still.
Maybe. Cooper is slowly making up time. If you're looking, he's already made up a second since you started talking about it. So I think Boss probably made a mistake somewhere.
Yeah. Brian's still not able to make that move. Cat Pretoria says, go Frana. Another support there for Frana out there. He's in the points and very well in them too. 7th place this evening for McLaren. Good drive by him. Let's have a look at Frana. There he is right now. Losing a bit of traction. Struggling to keep the car on track, but he's doing well. He's still there. Got himself a nice gap there of 4 seconds to black. I think you're right, Con. Those tires are starting to fall off for the guys, eh?
Yeah, but you don't really, like I said, you don't really want to change tires in the last 10 laps.
No.
Because you need time to warm them up, the new tires warm them up again, and catch up whatever gaps, etc. If you go under that, it doesn't really give you enough time to do all that.
Oh, a bit of a spin there by Venom. He's losing grip. I think his tires are really falling off now.
He's got 12 laps on those tires.
Oh, does he? Let's go and have a look at that. That's a good,
everybody
good call
in the
there.
top 4's got 12 laps.
Yeah, 12, and everyone else
Everybody 11 and 12.
Except Jakes and Doc there on 5 and 9.
Yep, they can finish.
They can go to the end with that.
Yep. Yafta went in again and changed back to intermediates.
He had a bit of a spin. Position gains there. Let's see. Biggest loser tonight, dropping 7 places. Jakes from his starting grid position, and Frana up by 6. Biggest gainer tonight. So well done to you, lads. That's a good good gain there for Frana. That's why he's up there in 7th place. Good start. Ooh, they are so close to each other, these two.
Yep. One little slipper.
Brian looks like he's got a really good solid car underneath him still, though. It's not sliding out and it's turning in when he wants to. I think he might have had his suspension slightly softer too, because he's not too skittish over these curbs. So it looks like he's got good control on that car.
And he's drifting it well.
He's been working on this car a lot.
It shows. It really shows. You can see it. You know, deeper into races, you can always see if guys have worked on their setups really hard for a race, because that's when the car comes alive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big Rhino only 1.8, 1.9 from Griever now. Remember, Griever's got the 3-second penalty, so he will take that position if it ends like that now.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the move?
We will drop. I've only dropped one position, so.
Still not close enough. He just can't make it down the start-finish line. But you can see he goes off the racing line, picks up the wet, or the wetness on the track, and that just cools the tyre down, and it really protects them a lot. People don't realize that if you stay on that racing line all the time on intermediates, there you go. You can see Venom now shooting out to the right, getting some wetness on the tyre. Guys know what they're doing, man. It's so great to see them driving like this.
Some real F1 races.
Yeah. Yep. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we're going back to F1 this weekend, or is it next weekend only? The real F1 boys start again.
I think it's this weekend.
I think so, because I heard they've got 6 races in 8 weeks. They're doing doubles quite a lot now. There's a lot of races coming up.
I've got the calendar. Let me see quickly here.
And for the viewers, how many races do we have left?
We're on race 10 now of 18.
Okay.
So after this
8
one,
races.
yeah, after this one, 7 left. Is it? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 8. You're so right. I have to count them on my fingers. I'm old school.
And Big Rhino and Griever switching to the mediums.
Oh, look at that. That tells me they're going to activate DRS.
That's... Ooh.
Oh, they loved each other there.
Yep.
Hope it doesn't damage your wing.
Odd choice. You've got 12 laps left. Wouldn't it be better to do softs?
No.
I don't know. I don't know if on this track softs would have gone that far, because softs do burn up a lot here as soon as. But you're right, Con. Did they maybe not consider that the track temp isn't that high because of all the water? So I think you might be onto something there. And remember, the car's much lighter. They got way less fuel on board. It might have been a move.
I don't know. Let's see, because everybody's switching to the mediums.
Venom down to 4th now. Brian has made the move. Outside line, though, losing grip. He had to pull out of that. And who's the car in the middle of them? Is that the lapped car of Yav? It is.
Yep, it looks like it because it's ghosted.
So for the F1 fan, it is this weekend.
It is this weekend?
The race. Yes.
And where are they? Is that USA?
USA Austin.
Oh man, it is such a big show, such a massive event that they go big there. All the celebrities pull in.
Yes.
It's crazy good. I can't wait. It's going to be fun.
I love seeing the posts from the USA tracks. They go big.
They go massive. I love it. I love what they do over the whole weekend. So yeah, that's me booked for the weekend, lads. You won't see me much online.
What is the average stop time on this track?
On the pit stops? 26, I think about. I think it's 26 in total. It's not a very long pit stop, this, though.
I'm just looking at Shane. He's 24 seconds in front of Boss. Gone into the pits.
Let's have a look.
So Shane will come out still in first position. Boss, unfortunately, will drop.
He will drop, yeah.
Oh.
But let's see, where did Shane come out now? Jake's retired from session.
He's still 27 seconds ahead of Venom. Ryan still trying to catch Venom.
This battle continues yet again.
But now they're on faster tires, so it might happen now.
Doctor Who in the pits, retired from session. He's just decided that's enough for him for a night. This is where it gets interesting. Now that DRS is going to open, guys. So let's have a look at Brian now going for Venom. 10 seconds.
2 DNFs so far.
2 DNFs.
Jake's and Doctor Who.
Josh doing well for the Merc there, subbing in Tubbs' place, finishing the race. Hopefully, still a few laps to go, but he's doing well. Good to see him still on track. Yellow safety car, I called it.
You jinxed it.
There goes all the big gaps.
But I tell you what, how cool is that, guys, for the last 10 laps coming up? I told you, we should always...
Really anyone's race.
Con, you actually said it. We shouldn't do a 50%, let's just do a 5-lapper and get it done with.
There you go. Now they're going to do it.
They're going to do 10 laps of hard racing. Who they're going to pits for softs, though.
And you know what this means? This means we can play a sponsor video.
It does mean we can have a little break. So cool. Tonight's sponsor, the guys that we are airing this evening, is none other than Auto Bucky Covers. Thanks for your sponsorship, and this ad is for you guys again. See you on the other side.
Racing through those city nights, Auto Bucky got us tight. Fusion speed, it feels so right. Feel the wind, the crowds roar. Every lap we crave for more. Sponsorship that we adore. Bucky covers we explore. Drive and drive with fusion flair. Auto Bucky everywhere. Feel the power we're in gear. Racing dreams without a care. Every time a sleek design. Auto Bucky's got the shine. Fusion filled with speed divine. Winning moments we define. Pushing limits, chasing stars. Auto covers going far. Fusion racing leaves some scars. Victories within our cars. Drive and thrive with fusion flair. Auto Bucky everywhere. Feel the power we're in gear. Racing dreams without a care. Every turn with sleek design. Auto Bucky's got the shine. Fusion filled with speed divine. Winning moments we define. Pushing limits, chasing stars. Auto covers going far. Fusion racing leaves some scars. Victories within our cars. Drive and thrive with fusion flair. Auto Bucky everywhere. Feel the power we're in gear. Racing dreams without a care.
Welcome back live, everybody. So yeah, we got 10 laps. Well, it's going to be 9 now because of the safety car. Probably 8. We're going to probably have one more lap after this, I'm sure, because we're waiting for some back runners to catch the pack. And then it's going to be race on again. So what I'm going to do as well, Amy and Con, I've got this graphic here now I wanted to show you. This is currently the standings for the constructors that we've got right now. So Alpine there at 147, Ferrari 137, Red Bull 127, and 117 for Kick Sauber. How close is that for top 4 teams? It's brilliant.
That is a good point.
It's interesting.
It does. It makes it so much fun. I want to just pull that to the side ever so slightly, so that we can see what is that relative to the guys that's on track. You can see Cooper and Taser, they Kick Saubers. Look at them making great points so far, so that's going to help their battle.
0.6.
Alpine making some good points. They need everything they can because they're trying to fight with Ferrari, but tonight Doc is out now making points. It's only Boss's points that's coming into the mix. We can't write off the Red Bulls. Griever getting points as well. He's in 10th place and Venom in 2nd. It's all to play for. It's going to be a great battle of constructors this season.
Yeah, but Griever will need to stay there. Although Big Rhino seemed to have made a mistake because he's 58 seconds. Okay, so Griever's fine in 10th position.
Yeah. He'll make it. I think he's going to be good.
Big Rhino losing a lot of time now. I just want to check there.
Is that
It's
a...
on the safety car. It shouldn't be losing time.
No, I think that's going to be one of those graphic errors you'll notice as well. Amy, we picked it up last week. Yeah, it stays on yellow all the time, even when race starts. The only way we pick it up is if you look at the mini map, that goes green.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of lockups by the guys though.
On the time, he just keeps on losing time. And on a little pick at the bottom, he's there.
And this is it. Safety car's coming in this lap. You can see it now. The safety car wanting that gap from the front runners. He's got to slow the pack down. Wait for the car to get into the pits. And then you can only go. They can't go too soon here. A lot of people get this wrong. Because the safety car's all the way around that next bend. If they go too early, it slows them down. So let's see what they do. Let's get up to P1, P2. When does Shane let go? Let's climb on board. There he goes. He's taking it early.
Yep. Wants to do it at good speed out of the corner.
And look at how he caught Venom off guard there. 1.3 seconds immediately off the start.
Yep.
Venom in P2, but he has got a lapped car in front of him. Remember, in this game, they don't let the cars unlap themselves, so they will be ghosted for this lap anyway. They don't want Venom, they don't want Shane to pull away too far now. They want to make sure that they get back onto his tail.
And it looks like DRS is also back.
Oh, that's going to be making for more exciting overtakes on the start-finish line.
Mm-hmm. And the game is stuck because it still says safety car.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then that's why we...
Both yours and mine.
Yeah, and if you look at the map, that's the only way we know that it's done. No more yellow line on the map.
Yep. Joshua way behind the rest of the pack.
Yeah, and look at those time deltas. They're all messed up as well. Big Rhino, no chance that he's... Well, actually, is he now not lapped? Is that not why it's 1.23? That can't be right.
I don't know.
He is ghosted. But that's very possible. He could have maybe unlapped
There's
himself.
a new time. Shane putting up a 1:16.
3.6 second gap already. But here goes Brian and Venom. Lock up by both of them.
Fighting it out. And it's short DRS zone.
Look at that though. They're not getting the back wing open. Is it not on yet? I thought the DRX was activated. They never had back wings open there.
Weird.
This game surprises even me.
You can see Cooper sitting right behind Brian. That's right on Venom's heels.
Oh, he hit that curb hard there. The chicane though lost quite a bit of time, unfortunately. I think he came in just too tight. But there's a great battle happening there still. They're on at 3, 4, and 5. Well, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yep. Race train going. Hard braking.
Oh, a lot of lockups there.
Well, medium tires and all. Its race is almost done. They can't afford that.
Yeah.
Late to braking, eat those tires. Shane putting up a new 1:16.286.
There's the wing. It's open now, guys. There goes DRS. Look at the power of that. Easy move now for Brian. P2. Now he needs to go and chase down Shane, and he's got the pace because he was so tight on Venom all the time. I do think he's going to make up a bit of pace. You can see he gets an advantage of the DRS again on the second one. So, yeah, he's going to be able to do a little bit of a runaway here. Let's hope so.
Yep.
We need somebody to go chase down Shane.
Give me a sec.
Black also trying to make a move now. He's tight on Taser. Very close.
Very well, right. The birthday boy.
The birthday boy from yesterday getting himself a 7th place so far. Possibly a 6th because of the penalties, and he's got none.
Yeah.
But look at that. Brian's already 1.5 away from Venom. He needs to space it out by 3 seconds because of his penalty. So I do think he's going to get there. I'd like to see if he's going to bring that delta down, though. 6.1 seconds in 5 laps. Tall task, but not impossible.
Go, Brian.
Even more importantly, there is that Brian is away from Venom's DRS. Venom doesn't get an advantage of it, but Boss does. And Boss might be able to have him. Black did take the move. He's up to P6, and so did Frana on Cooper as well. Great move by both these lads. And there you got it. Black now up into P6. He's chasing down Taser, only 4 tenths away from him. Oh, it's all to play for.
This is going to be a good race.
Good finish, yeah. I agree with that.
Just had to wait for the rain.
Yeah, but and you know that safety car did neutralize the whole race for us. We get that, but it did make it a lot more exciting for us viewers out there.
It did.
Show the penalties, please. Absolutely will do. Let's have a look at the penalties. There you go. 3 seconds for Brian, 3 seconds for Taser, 3, and 13 for Griever. The front has also got 3 seconds, but that'll be avoided because Cooper's got 3 seconds, so there's nothing going on there. So Black's sitting quite comfortable actually at the moment if he sticks around in that position. Now the question is, when does Boss take the move? I thought he was going to have him on the last start-finish line. He didn't make the move stick with a DRS, but maybe this is his lap. Let's see.
Yeah. I see more people went into pits. What did I miss?
I think Cooper went into the pits, if I'm not mistaken. I don't
And
know.
Noah.
There goes Big Rhino. He's taken the inside line on Venom. He's made it work. He's going to get the DRS activation again, and he's made that position stick. He's up into P3 right now. So he's going to want to close that gap on Brian and keep the gap under 3 seconds, and he's taken P2.
And I see Boss and Brian up front.
Yeah.
Brian took second.
Yeah, he's not making enough inroads, though, on Shane. So I think Shane's sitting quite comfortable. He should be the race winner tonight. But Brian has to now focus on getting that 3 second gap on Boss to keep his place.
Yep. 3 seconds looks like nothing, but there you can see. It can cost you a position or two.
Absolutely.
Because in this case, if the race finished now, Brian would drop to 4th position.
Well, that's right. The advantage Brian's got, though, is Venom and Boss are still going to battle each other because Venom wants the position back. He wants to get back to P3 because he's got no penalties. The more they battle, the bigger the gap should get between them and Brian. So that's what Brian's probably hoping for.
But if it finishes now, Venom gets P3.
He does get P3.
Boss gets P2.
Correct. I'm on Black at the moment, 6 tenths away from Taser. He's got the DRS activation now. Want to see if he's going to pull the move. Is he close enough? Just not. Just not close enough. He'll get it again. But I don't see it happening unless he really got a good exit there. On the next turn. No, he's going to tuck himself behind. But I do think on the next lap he's going to have him. Caution, caution, caution. Sector 3.
No.
No safety car will come out now anyway, so it's done.
Yeah, it's too late. Yep.
Too late in the race, so that's voided. But now the guy to watch is Venom. Is he going to make the move on Boss still? Brian not pulling away from Boss either. He's now 1.6 clear. But Brian not looking pretty at the moment with that penalty. I think Amy's going to have a word with him tomorrow.
Probably.
The total time now is about 2.5 seconds. To Venom.
To Venom.
Yep.
He needs to get that into 3. There it is. Venom's had a bit of a spin.
Venom made that puts him out of P3. He needs to make up time now.
Yeah, Boss is going to go and clinch P2, but that does mean Brian's on the podium tonight with that, if it stays that way.
So I still get to yell at him tonight.
Here we go. Now we are Black. Is he going to make the move? Let's have a look. Down the straight. Let's climb on board with him. He's too far away. He just had a bad exit there.
Venom seems to be struggling right now because Boss is outrunning him.
But if you look at the... Oh, there he's still... Big wheel spin. He's spun it.
No.
That's it for Venom, not getting that second position.
Oh, and there
He's
goes 2
dropping a
drivers.
few.
That's going to hurt him. Unlucky there for him. That puts Brian safely into P3 now.
Oh. I don't want someone else's loss.
Wow, and Frana goes up to P6, guys. Look at that. What a drive, Frana.
But
he's got penalties.
Taser will drop 3 positions.
Black, guys, is coming up into
Black?
P4 tonight.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Lucky boy.
But Boss, he still wants to go and pass Brian on track. Never mind the penalties. I want to have you down the straight, sir. Venom trying to pull a move again. He's tucked in nicely there behind Frana. Wow, that would have hurt him, that spin. But let's keep our eye on Boss. Is he going to make the move? He's just staying behind him for now. Big lock-up by Brian, though. That could have hurt him. That means Boss is going to go alongside him here.
Last lap.
Venom back up to P6. No penalties for him.
So he'll go up to P4 right now. Because Taser has got a 3-second penalty.
Taser's got the 3-second penalty, so he should go up to
And
P...
Brian and Boss will swap positions. Boss will go up to second.
Yeah, but actually, we know what'll happen. Taser will drop back between the two of them after Venom. So Black will go to 5, and Venom will get 6. I'm lying to you. Black goes to 4. Venom goes to 5. They'll move up. Correct.
Yeah.
Boss still wanting to finish this off, but I have to give a little eye here on Shane. 8.4 seconds clear of everybody. He's coming over the charting finish line now. He's finishing the race. Shane driving the Fusion Racing League Aston Martin, and that's P1 for him. Look at him weave over the finish line. Beautiful drive there by him. Good win.
Yeah.
Brian and Boss, they're very close to each other. Still trying to pass him on the line. Look at this. And he does make the move happen. Wow. Taserface coming over the line now. He's going to lose that position to Black. Black's going to take his place. And Venom's going to move up too.
Yeah, so his Taser will drop 2 positions. There we go.
And what we have to do, guys, let's keep our eye on Cooper. I'll tell you guys what happens. There's never been a race where he doesn't spin over the start-finish line. He almost missed it last week. Let's see what he does this week. Come on, Cooper. Do your famous finish.
Do us proud. Do us proud.
There he goes.
There you go.
Woo.
Wonderful, Cooper. And if we do get this right and Big Rhino's around, Big Rhino's going to whip right into Cooper if he stays there.
Like last week, or someone.
That was Big Rhino. Just cleaned him out. But no, Cooper's saying, no, you're not hitting me twice. Not again. So I'm leaving.
Not again.
That's our grid, guys. That's our winner. Shane, Boss, and Brian managing to keep P3 there. Under a lot of pressure was Brian for that whole stage. But wow, for me, driver of the day, I have to say, was Black. He maintained all the pressure. He kept his head down. Still finished in P4. Good drive by him.
Venom and Cooper getting DNFs.
That's interesting.
Did they not cross the line there?
I don't know. Just quickly flash DNF for those two.
They call it as Frana. Frana driver of the day could also be on the list. I definitely would put him there. What we do now is we don't go on the games driver of the day anymore for that extra point. What we do is we as commentators decide who's our 3 that we want on the list, or 4 drivers, and we put it as a poll for everybody in the actual Discord to vote for the driver of the day. So yeah, definitely on my list would be the likes of Frana. I would put in Black there as the other driver. I do think Shane has to be commended for how well he drove all the way through the whole race, so he should be up there. And then we can choose a 4th driver.
See now.
I want to go over to that there.
I would call it for Venom, eh? He went up and down.
Venom, the other guy in my mind also that I don't want to write off is Aiden. He finished in P7. He gained 15 places. He started at the back.
That is true.
I mean, that's also a good drive, you know?
Yeah.
So I think it could be those 4. If I look at the best grid advantages, was Frana, definitely a great drive. Aiden. Griever, another big one there too. And so was Black. I mean, they did have the biggest gains from the starting grid. And they're all in the points. So generally we try and keep the guys that were in the points to have driver of the day. But I'll sort that out. I'll get that sorted with the lads. What I need to do right now is we need to get these boys in here, isn't it?
Yep.
Where are we? There. So we're going to have the likes of Shane. I can't drag Shane in. He has to come. He's in already. I love that. He's such a... He knows he's going to... You might as well just sit with us. He wins every week. And I think he heard that. Let's see who else was there. Boss Otter. I'm going to pull him in. And there we got Boss. Boss, stick around for us. We'll be with you shortly. And then Brian is going to be our P guy tonight. And there he is. And welcome, guys. Welcome to the actual live interview after race. Wow, interesting to say the least. And we've got our three drivers with us, and that's the likes of Shane, Boss Otto, and Brian, P1, P2, and P3, respectively. So well done to all three you lads. Tough conditions out there. I know it was really a difficult race, having to restart as well didn't make it any easier for you guys out there. But yeah, let's start off there with Brian. I mean, P3 tonight, it's still a podium. Almost lost it because of the battle going on there with Venom as well, Brian. But how was the race for you in general, brother?
It was alright. I didn't get my whole setup loaded this time. So I was trying to push on a 80% setup, but good recovery.
Yeah, I think that's a good race. Did you find the conditions tough? I mean, the guys, I thought that on the first time we did it, the guys were starting to pit for their inters already on lap 5, lap 6, and yeah, it was way later. It seemed the water just stayed longer. But did that come into major play for you, the wet? How was it with the wets, though?
The wets were nice. The track took a little bit longer to dry out, but the wets were fine. I was enjoying the wets. I just couldn't get past Venom. Venom was very good defensive-wise, and then when the track started drying out, I just burned the tires out too quickly.
Yeah, that's it. We saw you guys going off the racing line a few times to keep those tires cool in the intermediates because they were just getting too hot, I suppose, as well. But yeah, he did. He blocked like an absolute champion there, but good clean blocking, you know. Yeah, so every time you wanted to make a move, we were calling that you either had to be 100% committed to take the inside line or you don't, because just you could take the both of you out.
Yeah, true that. But I was already, in the second race, I was already so far behind Shane. It wasn't even worth doing a risky move. I just enjoyed the fight with Venom.
We saw that. Hey, I tell you what, well done. Good P3 there. Good points for you again, Brian. So it's handy. You'll see it on the live stream, all the constructor points and the actual driver's points. It's close. It's tight up there, and you guys need every point you can get.
Yes, sir.
Well done to you. Good P3 there for you. Anything you guys want to add? We've got Amy in the booth with us, and Con.
Amy's very happy because she gets to keep her chocolates.
Yeah.
Well done there, Brian. Let's get over to Botsy. Botsy, good P2 for you, mate. Tough race. How was it for you?
Everyone. Extremely tough. I battled in the rain. Just before the race, I decided, okay, I'm going to switch off the distraction thing. Therefore, I spun, I think, 4 times. But as of today, no more direction for me. I'll be coming for Brian again, hopefully. And well done to Shane and Brian. And yeah, the rain was, something else.
Rain was bad.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised with it because I know we came from Spain and the rain is usually on the plain in Spain. And we had a rain race last week in Spain and we had another one this week, you know. So it does make for interesting driving and strats and all of that. But then that safety car as well, I think that was like, oh man, I put in so much work to get out there in P1 and he just brought the pack back, you know. So only 10 laps of hard racing and it dried up and then we had to wait 1 or 2 laps for the DRS. So it was exciting for us to watch though. And Bosch, you did well. You wanted to make sure you got over the finish line in second place with or without the penalty, and you did it on the last lap.
Apologies to Brian. I think I gave him a love tap just to say hi, I'm here. But I think it was more luck than skill today.
No, well done, man. Good P2 there for you, Boss. Yeah, well done. Man of the hour, everyone. None other than Shane again. He's in P1, sitting solid there at the moment as well. I want to have a look at his constructor points, but Shane, nice drive by you. A bit boring, I suppose, at times. You felt you all out on your own there. But as Hungary always is, it's a total mental game. You don't have a lot of time to relax mentally, and you have to keep your head about you.
Hey guys, yeah, thanks. It was the first race was in the wet conditions. Brian, I don't think I would have overtaken him in those conditions. And then with the second race, something happened in the beginning, and I don't think Brian got ahead of Venom. And when they started battling, I pulled a gap, and luckily I was able to maintain that gap.
Yeah. Oh, well, you had a good race nonetheless. And I do think it helped a lot that you didn't have too much battling going on around you, so you could get your foot down and your head down and make that gap.
Yeah, definitely. The safety car, I didn't need or want that safety car at that point because I think I went in for the inters a lap later than Venom and Brian, and that bought me like an extra 5 or 6 seconds on the overcut, actually.
Yeah.
And then the safety car came out.
Yeah, it was not your favorite safety car, that one. I just bunched the pack up and everyone's getting fresh flicks. It just wasn't a good one for you.
Yeah, but shout out to Frano because he was a back marker stuck between myself and Venom. And I think he, on the restart, kept Venom there at a distance for me.
Yeah, he was ghosted. We noticed he was a lapped car, so he was ghosted at the same time. But I do think now that I see, because I was like, wow, you got a very good launch on Venom. I think it was a 1.3 on the straight, you know, on the pull away. And I see now why you're saying that. That could have been the cause of it, and actually gave you a nice advantage to get back on your race pace.
Yeah, and it's actually, I would say, a glitch in the game because Frano's supposed to try and unlap himself.
Correct.
But basically, Venom couldn't overtake him until the finish line.
Yeah, and the only way that these guys can do it in the game is they literally have to go off track so that the other cars can pass, but then they gain themselves 3-second penalties and then another 3 for as long as they stay out there. So it is a bit of a glitch. Hey, sometimes it works for you, sometimes it doesn't, and that's the nature of the beast.
Yeah. No, but I enjoyed the race. Hungary is always nice.
Well done to you, mate. Really, really good there. I was having a look just so you guys know. Constructor points, Brian sitting at 123. This is before tonight's race. Shane at 120, Boss at 107. And all three of you guys back up on the podium. Everything to play for, guys. It's tight up there.
Yeah, it's going to be a fight till the end.
Yeah, it's good. It's interesting.
Amy, anything you want to add to these lads? Or do you want to talk to Brian harsh words off track about that 3-second penalty he got on the safety car?
I've got questions about that 3 seconds.
Well done to everybody there, man. Really. And thanks, Amy and Con as well for being in the booth with us. And yeah, guys, until next week, let me have a quick look for everybody so we know where we're at. I want to see where we're racing next week. Usually I find these things pretty quick now, so I'm getting the hang of it. Saudi Arabia, 23rd of October. Going to be a good track, that. Jeddah, as everyone calls it, so that's going to be fun. Fast-paced track, walls all over the show again, but it's it's one of the faster tracks on the calendar, so guys are really good at that one.
Yeah, that's the one we never got to finish last season.
Correct. Last season we had to do a rerun.
Yeah, and even the rerun didn't work.
And the rerun didn't work, so let's hope this year we get points for it.
Yep.
All right, guys, from my side, thank you as always. Great racing. It was really cool to watch those battles. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to enjoy watching the stream back. Thanks to all our wonderful supporters and listeners out there, as always, for supporting us. And then, as always, our sponsors. Thank you for always helping us out, guys, with our streams and getting this thing off the ground. Yeah, that's me, Con. Amy, thanks for your time, guys.
Thank you for having us.
As always.
Thank God for this one.
Thank you, boss. Thanks, Shane, and thanks, Brian.
Thanks, guys.
Till next week, everybody. We are out for the last time. Like I said, it's Auto Bucky Covers night, so we'll play out with their ad. You guys on the flip side. Take care, everyone.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Racing through the city nights. Auto Bucky got us tight. Fusion speed, it feels so right. Feel the wind, the crowds roar. Every lap we crave for more. Sponsorship that we adore. Bucky covers we explore. Drive and thrive with fusion flair. Auto Bucky everywhere. Feel the power we're in gear. Racing dreams without a care. Every time with sleek design. Auto Bucky's got the shine. Fusion filled with speed divine. Winning moments line. Fusion filled with speed divine. Winning moments we define. Pushing limits, chasing stars. Auto covers going far. Fusion racing leaves some scars. Victories within our cars. Driving proud with fusion flair. Auto backy everywhere. Feel the power, we're in gear. Racing dreams.